Well, tourism in Minnesota takes off as the warmer months approach, and industry experts say our region is going to be ready for it. Explore Minnesota held a conference in the deck this afternoon to talk about last year's preliminary statewide tourism reports and future projects and opportunities to help the state draw in more visitors. At 2025's final tourism results haven't been submitted yet. However, 2024 numbers are the goal to beat, with more than 81 million visitors to Minnesota and more than $14 billion in spending statewide altogether. Again, this is video of that conference today at the deck. About 600 tourism and industry professionals from across the state were there, connecting over how promoting the state can lead to success.
And being able to connect with folks in the industry, whether that's outdoor rec, people in the film industry, letting them know what we're doing, and then being able to let them know how they can connect with us and work together.
Now, the main point of the conference was to talk about marketing and destination development with new perspectives and messaging.
Tourism is an ever-evolving industry, so we're bringing new, fresh ideas, new perspectives, and working on a lot of strategy and planning around our messaging.
Haley Hedstrom, who you just heard from there, took over leading Visit Duluth, an agency focused on marketing the city, just last August.